And hi, everybody, and welcome to County Stadium, home of the Cheeseheads. I'm Ken Harrelson along with Tom Pachorik as the Sox get ready to take on the Brew Crew in Game 3 of this 4-game set. As you know, the Sox have taken the first two by scores of 6-4, and then last night in a thriller 4-3. And tonight, Wimpy, Blackjack McDowell against Jamie Navarro.
Yeah, Jamie Navarro, very talented right-hander for the Brewers, who always pitches well against the White Sox. He's only 2-3 in his career, but his earned run average is under 2. Jack McDowell dominates Milwaukee, 7-1 with a 2.33 earned run average, and Jack is trying to top off a great week. He won last Sunday at Baltimore, winning pitcher in the All-Star game. Got to win tonight.
All right, sit back, relax. Good pitching matchup for you tonight, Wimpy. We'll be back with the rest of the starting lineups right after this.
Chicago White Sox baseball on Channel 9. The White Sox are brought to you by Miller Lite, with smooth, refreshing taste that's less filling. It's everything you want a beer to be. Your local Ford dealer. Quality people, quality products. Southwest Airlines, offering frequent flights and low everyday fares. Southwest Airlines, just plain smart. Phillips 66, makers of high-quality super clean gasolines. Toyota and their full line of quality cars and trucks. Toyota, I love what you do for me. Coca-Cola Classic, the world's #1 selling soft drink. Always Coca-Cola. And by True Value Hardware Stores. Got a tough job to do? You can do it with True Value Hardware Stores.
Welcome back to County Stadium in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Game 3 of the 4-game set between the Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. White Sox winning the first two in very exciting fashion. Here's the Sox lineup for tonight. Leading off in left field, the Rock, Tim Raines. Batting second, at second, Joey Cora. The Big Hurt returns to the lineup. Frank Thomas will DH and bat third. Cleanup man, third baseman Robin Ventura. Ellis Burks plays right, hits fifth, followed by first baseman Danny Pasquale. Lance Johnson is the center fielder. He'll bat seventh. Hitting eighth behind the plate is Spanky LaValliere. And bringing up the rear at shortstop, Ozzie Guillen. For the Brewers, defensively, Kevin Reimer's in left field. Robin Yount in center. Darryl Hamilton plays right. B.J. Surhoff at third. Juan Bell is the shortstop. Billy Spires at second. And John Yaha is at first. The battery tonight of Dave Nilsson and Jamie Navarro, or Dave Nielsen, if you like. Numbers on Navarro, he's 5-6 with a 4.78 earned run average, completing 3 of 19 starts on the year. Jamie has worked 118 and 2/3 innings, given up a lot of hits for him, 130, 41 walks, 55 strikeouts. The American League is batting .278 against Jamie Navarro. His last start, he lost to Minnesota. That was on the 9th, working just 3 innings, gave up 9 hits, 9 runs, 7 of which were earned, 2 walks and a strikeout. But as we mentioned, throw those numbers out, he always pitches well against the White Sox. The umpires are good friends in blue. Rocky Rowe at home plate, Vic Voltaggio at first, Al Clark, the only man with his name on his hat, at second base, and Dan Morrison is at third. Good guys do wear black. A lot of White Sox fans in attendance. There's a big crowd here tonight at County Stadium. We are ready to rumble. Here's the Hawk-a-Roo.
All right, Wimpy, thank you. And once again, good evening, everyone, and welcome to White Sox baseball from County Stadium right here over WGN. Tim Raines will lead it off. It'll be followed by Joey Cora and Big Frank Thomas. Jamie Navarro, 6'4" right-hander out of Orlando, Florida. First pitch down low. Rock hitting at 309. 9 homers. He's knocked in 26. 3 for 9 with a homer in the first 2 games. There's a chopper. That's a fair ball. This is a blueprint of yesterday. Now Raines flying, going around second base. Here's a throw. Not in time. For the second game in a row, Tim Raines leads it off with a triple. Yes.
Deja vu all over again. I think there's as many people cheering for that triple as there are booing here tonight. A big festive crowd on hand. As you can see, Rock on this pitch got a lot of topspin, and Jaha, playing off the line, wasn't able to get over there. See, he turns on the inside fastball, leads with that front elbow, and as you can see, that had a lot of spin on it, getting by the first baseman. In the corner, Raines was rolling. Well, he got to third base easily once again.
Fourth triple of the season as Joey Cora steps in. Joey takes a pitch down low. Cora hitting at .274. A homer. He's knocked in 27. Having a fine series here. 4 for 9, and he's knocked in 2. And before we show you our picks to click, you at home select yours. Pitch foul back in the count 1-1. And now LaSalle Bank, the bank that works, presents our picks to click. There you see Skip Ellison, our producer, director, and the crew, took Lance Johnson. Wimpy, wouldn't you know?
Hello.
The Rock. I'll go with Spanky. Pitch inside, 2 balls and a strike. Surhoff at the cut of the grass at third. There's a shot up the middle. Base hit into center field. Rain scores, and the Sox take a quick 1-0 lead. Joey Cora.
Joey hits this ball very hard on the ground by second baseman Billy Spires. If you look at Phil Gardner, he got a fastball right there. It was down, and he smokes it. Joey got the head of the bat out. That's pulling the ball for Joey anytime he hits it to the right side of the field. So an RBI is 28th on the season.
And here's Big Frank. Thomas missed last night's ball game with that sprained right knee. Said it's still sore. Did it in game 1 on a ground ball. Spikes got caught in the dirt out at first base and just turned his knee. Takes a pitch low and away. Frank hitting at .303, 20 homers. He's knocked in 68. 315 down each line here at County Stadium. 362 in the gaps, 392 in the deep gaps, and 402 straightaway center field. There's a strike, says Rocky Rowe. So the count 1-1. This is the 7th meeting of the year between these two clubs. Sox in the first 6 games have won 5. That's low. 2-1 the count. Navarro, as Wimpy mentioned, big guy, 6'4", 210, just 25 years old. But one thing about it, Wimpy, Navarro has got a good arm. But the Sox are not going to see any better fastball than they saw last evening from Kyle Eldred.
I don't think there's any question about that, Hawk. Boy, Eldred had a good fastball, and he really spotted it in and out. He was not afraid to come inside all evening long. He pitched very effectively. The only thing, he just didn't have any off-speed stuff that was working for him anyway.
Here's the 3-1 pitch to Frank as Joey takes off. Oh, foul back.
Yeah, Eldred, we didn't see what he was throwing on a clock, on a gun, that is, but he was, well, he had to be over 90 miles an hour.
Well, really, it didn't make any difference what he was throwing on the clock. You just watch the reactions of the hitters. They'll tell you how hard he's throwing. There's Eldred. 10-game winner for the last place Brewers. And the payoff pitch to Big Frank. That's ball 4. That's academic. So Cora moves into second. Thomas at first, and here comes Robin Ventura.
Well, here's a chance for Robin to do some damage. If I remember correctly, the Sox have had Navarro in trouble in the early innings and have let him off the hook in the past. And after that, he has pitched extremely well against the White Sox hitters. So hopefully they won't let that happen this evening.
There you see Robin wearing that wrapping around that right elbow. Boy, he was drilled hard last night by Eldred as he takes a strike for Navarro. Back talking with Herm Schneider prior to the game, said if that ball had been about an inch lower, Robin may have missed the rest of the year.
Wow.
Outfield straight up. 1-1 the count. And we'll take another look at last night. A fastball, 2-0 count, first base open. That ball was behind him. He had no prayer. Just over the elbow. And of course, here's Schwartz with Jaha. A changeup missed. Navarro wanted it, didn't get it, and the count 2-1. One nothing Sox here in the top of the first. If you just tuned in, nobody out. Cora at second and Thomas at first base. The 2-1 pitch. There's a shot, base hit into right field. They're going to wave Cora around. Here he comes. Frank will hold at second. Joey scores, and the Sox lead it 2-0.
Boy, Robin really got the head of the bat out that time. He smokes this ball. That's great to see. Robin, as we said so many times, is much more dangerous when he's pulling the baseball. Frank Thomas's knee has got to be killing him right now.
Yeah, he would have cruised into third
easily.
If that knee hadn't been sore.
See the pitch is right on the inside corner. See where Robin makes contact way out in front of home plate. That back heel is off the ground. And as you can see, Hamilton has a long way to go. Frank's going to have to go station to station tonight, it looks like.
Well, you've had sore knees before yourself, Duke.
Yes, sir. You're right, Pilgrim.
And you know it's a lot easier to run in a straight line than it is if you got to make some cuts.
Well, I had one in Iwo Jima, and you're right. It is cutting. You know, you really don't realize how badly you're hurt until you have to make those cuts running the bases. That's probably the most difficult thing a guy has to do when he's injured, having some sort of leg injury.
Here's Ellis Burks. 2 for 9 in this set with a homer. It went out of here last night. I mean, it got out of here in a heartbeat. Takes the ball. Ellis hitting .293 on the season, 12 homers. He's knocked in 46. Got some sprinkling of rain starting to fall, and it is supposed to rain hard tonight.
Nah.
I mean hard.
Like real hard?
Yes. Here's a 1-1 pitch to Ellis. Threw it by him upstairs. Wind blowing straight in from center field. Thomas at second, Ventura at first. 2-2.
Well, what Frank is going to have to do with that bad knee is just get out there as well as he can. Actually get a shorter league probably, but probably work on his jump a little bit so he can really get off once Navarro releases that pitch towards home plate.
Ate him up right there. Is taking Surhoff right to the bag. Steps on it. Throws over to first. They do not get Ellis. They get the lead man. One gone.
Well, that was a slow developing play right there. A good pitch by Navarro in on the hands of Ellis Burks. Took him right to the bag, as Hawk said, and he was pretty routine from there. Right step, left step, way up the line. He would have had him with a good throw.
That'll bring up the first baseman, Dan Pasqua. Danny 0 for 3 last night, hitting at .186 on the season, 3 homers. He's knocked in 13. Out in front, hooks it hard. Upper tank. Going inside. 1-1 the count. So 2-0 Sox here in the top of the first. Navarro making his 20th start of the season. He has 3 complete games, 1 shutout. 10 games over in his major league career at 53 and 43. That all-speed pitch misses low and inside. 2-1. Big pitch right here. Ball gets away from Dave Nielsen as Ventura moves into third. Ellis into second. And the count 3-1.
This is either a slider or a split finger pitch. Movement down and into the left-handed hitter. They're going to call that a wild pitch. I think it's a splitter right there, Hawk. Can't see any rotation for that slider right there. But anyway, Danny Pasqua with a great hitting chance here. Runners at second and third. 3-1 pitch coming up.
That'll load him up. So the second walk of the inning issued by Jamie Navarro. And with the bases loaded, one out, that'll bring up the center fielder, Lance Johnson. Lance had big triple last evening. That coming in the top of the ninth inning with one out. And the beautiful bunt by Karkovice, and the Sox win it 4-3. Takes the ball.
Changed that to a pass ball a moment ago.
Wimpy brought out the pertinent point last night, though, about the Brewers. They were pitching. There's that ball. There's a base hit into left center field.
Hello.
Here comes Robin. Here comes Ellis. Pasqua on his way to third. Lance on his way to second. Sox lead it 4-0. Yes.
Wow, looked like Lance Johnson took an inside fastball right here, an inside outed hard. Look at it right there. It's tailing back, though. It tailed back over the inner half of the plate, and Lance, the hands before the barrel of the bat with that inside out swing, smokes it in that gap in left center. So Lance, a triple last night late, a double. He's off to a great start.
And Mike LaValliere takes a fastball high. But you were talking about last night how they were playing Lance one way and pitching him another. He also, besides that triple into right center field, had a double earlier on a change.
Yeah.
Spanky a little tardy right there on the heater, and the count evens at 1.
Yeah, it stands to reason, really, Hawk, when you're throwing if you're going to play a left-handed hitter, everybody over into left field, shading him that way, and then throw him an off-speed pitch. That's the one pitch he can hook in the corner, and that's definitely extra bases.
Well, he burned them twice
Yeah,
last night. Infield in as that pitch foul back. So a ball and 2 strikes to Mike LaValliere. That ball hit into left field. Reimer comes in, now goes back. And that's to make an over-the-shoulder catch as Pasqua tag scores. And it's a 5-0 ball game.
Oh, the picks to click are cooking, too. Raines led off with a triple and scored. Lance Johnson with a 2-run double. And Spanky LaValliere. And watch Kevin Reimer. He is not known for his defensive prowess. He's a good offensive player. And that's where you want to hit the ball tonight, quite honestly.
So 2 out, Lance at second, and here's Ozzie. Ozzie hitting at .276. 3 homers, he's knocked in 32. Takes the fastball inside. Ozzie 2 for 8 in this series. That fastball fouled out of play. Souvenir left side. But you know, Wimpy, the guy that just keeps jumping up at you all the time, out at you all the time, and the Sox, Joey Cora.
Joey's done so many big things this year that, you know, have gone relatively unnoticed by a lot of people. Playing great defense, getting the key hit, moving guys runner over, and working the pitcher.
Outside of Frank Thomas, Joey Cora will see more pitches per at bat than any player in the Sox lineup.
without a doubt.
Here's the 1-1. There's a shot, base hit in the right field. Here comes Wendell. Here's a throw by Hamilton, not in time. Sox lead it 6-0.
Well, I can't think of an inning all season long where the White Sox have hit the ball any harder than this one. Just hard line drives and ground balls. You can see Ozzie, that looked like a hanging split finger pitch, and he just nailed it. Smokes that one into the hole between first and second. 6-0. Here's Raines again.
Rock let it off with that triple. Ball gets away from Nilsson. Ozzie will move into second base. Well, especially as you mentioned at the top, Wimpy, about the success that Navarro has had against the Sox in the past. I mean, he has really been an outstanding performer.
He really has. And as I mentioned earlier, the Sox have had him on the ropes early, but he's pitched out of jams tonight. No dice. Hasn't been able to get out of this.
He's short on his fastball tonight as opposed to what we have seen. And there's a check swing ground ball. Bell up with it. Barehanded. Not in time. Ozzie will hold it third. And that should be a base hit.
Sure should. Better be.
That's your pick to click.
It's going to be a tough play for Bell. It is a base hit. Watch it. Right by the mound on a check swing. Very difficult play for the shortstop. Tough to give him an error on that one.
So Rock with a triple and a single here in the top of the first inning. And here's Cora. Had a sharp single back through the middle. Ball hit into right field. That's playable. Darrell Hamilton is there. He'll make the catch. That'll retire the side for the Sox. 6 runs on 6 hits. No errors, 2 left after a half inning of play. It's a good guy's 6, and the Brew Crew coming to bat. That's the tail of the tape here in the bottom of the first inning. Sox with 6 runs, and very quickly the lineup. Top 3 of Hamilton, Yount, and Vaughn. Middle 3 of Reimer, Surhoff, Nilsson. Bottom 3 of Yaha, Bell, and Spires. And they will face Blackjack McDowell. There you see the Sox defensively. Raines, Johnson, Burks in the outfield. Pasqua, Cora, Guillen, Ventura, battery of LaValliere and Blackjack. Hamilton takes the strike. Darrell 1 for 8 in this series, hitting at .320 on the season. A couple of homers. He's knocked in 23. Fouls it back, and very quickly they count 0-2.
And Jack McDowell works probably as quickly as anybody in the league. I think he's going to work a little bit quicker tonight. His threat of rain. He's got a 6-run lead.
He will get it and throw it.
Oh boy.
Just off the corner. Hamilton, good speed, 15 stolen bases. Got him on the inside corner. Gas.
Good pitch right there. He froze Hamilton with his fastball. Started off just a tad inside, and watch the late movement right here. Bang. He just nailed the inside corner. He aced him. Jack's numbers 13-6, 3.88 earned run average, 19 starts, 6 complete games, a couple of shutouts, 144 hits and 141 2/3, 75 strikeouts to go with 43 walks.
Robin Yount takes a strike over the outside half. 37-year-old veteran hitting at .279 with 5 homers. He's knocked in 27. A couple of hits and 8 at-bats in this series. Chopper, Ventura, nice play on the short hop over to Danny in time. 2 gone.
Well, that's a super play by Robin, going quickly to his left and cutting in front of Ozzie again, because Yount's going to beat that ball out if Ozzie has to make the play. Watch it right here. He charges also, getting it on a tough hop. A lot of topspin on that ground ball.
Two quick out, and here's the DH, Greg Vaughn. Greg having an outstanding season for the Brew Crew, hitting at 319 homers and 68 ribbies, takes the strike. He's drawn the collar in the first 2 games. He's 0 for 9.
Big reason why the White Sox won the first 2.
1-1 the count. Outfield, swung around to the left. Yes, he did. Good splitter. So a ball and 2 strikes. Milwaukee, a home record of 21-24, and they have really scuffled on the road, 16-27. Two and 2, and the Sox on this tough 11-game road trip. Started off at Skydome. They took 2 out of 3 against the Blue Jays, then went to Camden Yards. Split a 4-game series with Baltimore, and they have taken the first 2 here, so they are 6-3. As he gets Vaughn, 2 strikeouts for Blackjack, nothing across after 1. 6-0 good guys. Big Frank Thomas leads off the top of the second. Sox with a half a dozen in the first inning. Frank drew a walk. Big right-hander Jamie Navarro. First pitch low and away. Checking some other scores around the major leagues this afternoon in the American League. Yankees beat Oakland 9-5 at the Stadium. Abbott the winner 6-8, with the loser 8-7. That pitch foul back, 1-1 the count. Ricky Henderson, another leadoff home run in that ball game. Number 14, Ruben Sierra hit his 14th, and Mike Stanley hit his 12th.
Excuse me, but isn't this the last year of Ricky Henderson's contract?
Yes, it is, Wimpy.
Oh, thank you.
At $43,573 in New York. Up high, 2-1. Kansas City scored 2 in the top of the 9th inning at Skydome to beat the Blue Jays 5-4. Gubazar the winner, Cox the loser, Montgomery his 27th save. There's a high chopper. Here comes Bell. Not in time, as Big Frank has to limp it up a little bit. So an infield hit.
He got there. Just a high chopper over the mound. Navarro couldn't get it. Juan Bell's the only candidate. Gets it on the short hop, and right there, he's not able to make the play. Couldn't get out of his glove. He couldn't get his coordination working in that right direction. 7th hit for the White Sox.
And here's Robin. He had a sharp single to knock in a run last inning and also scored one. Ball gets away from Nielsen. Now Big Frank will just mosey on into second. Be a pass ball. Checking some other particulars for you in that Kansas City 5-4 victory over Toronto. I believe it was Brian McRae with a, what'd you say, Wimpy, a 2-run inside the park homer, top of the 9th inning to win.
That's it.
They had 50,512 at Skydome. One-0 pitch. 2-0 the count. Red Sox beat Seattle at Fenway 4-3. Danny Darwin the winner, 9-7. Bosio the loser, 3-5. Jeff Russell his 22nd save.
Boston making it very interesting now, huh?
Yes, they are. They will play hard. Butch Hobson's done a fine job with that club. There's a shot. Spires cannot get there. Here comes Big Frank. He's being waved around. Robin Yount gets it back in. He will score. And it's a 7-0 Sox lead. 2 bullets hit by Ventura.
Boy, Robin rebounding nicely after getting hit in that elbow, or just above the elbow last night. So give him another RBI. That's 52 on the season. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And I love it when he pulls the ball.
Another American League action showed Cleveland shutting out California 3-0. Jeff Mutis, a southpaw. All the way, he's 2-2. Springer takes a loss for the Halos. He's 1-4. Wayne Kirby, his 4th homer in that ball game. 33,400 at Cleveland Stadium. Ellis Burks takes the pitch outside. Minnesota at Baltimore. Twinkies leading the Orioles 4-0 after 4. Tapani against Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe having a tough time lately. Fastball inside, 2-0. And later on, the Tigers take on the Rangers down in Texas. That's Gullickson against Pavlik. Got the strike there. 2-1 the count to Ellis Burks. Over in the National League, Cardinals beat the Astros 5-3. Tewksbury the winner. Williams the loser. Lee Smith his 32nd save.
Amazing.
This should be a pair right here. Bell will just go ahead and take it himself. He does. And quickly there are 2 gone. And a reminder, the Sox, along with Gloria Jean's Gourmet Coffees and WLIT, present the 2nd Women in Baseball Clinic. Now that clinic is Saturday, July 24th from 11 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. Tickets are just $20. So for reservations, just dial 312-451-5354. Here's Danny Pasqua. Danny drew a walk and scored in the last inning. Takes the strike. Going to get some activity now down in the Milwaukee pen. Mike Ignasiak. What does that mean in Polish, Wimpy? Right-handed reliever?
Who comes in early in ball games.
Oh, okay. 0-2 the count to Pasqua.
I bet his nickname's Iggy.
No.
Yeah.
Boy, I tell you, you're awesome. These things just flow through you, don't they?
I'm good at giving out nicknames.
Low and away, 1-2. Cubs beat the Rockies 5-1 at Wrigley. Harkey the winner. Reynoso the loser. Wilkins his 18th homer. That pitch popped up left side. B.J. Surhoff now fighting the wind. Foul territory, makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the Sox come up with a run, and after an inning and a half, they lead it 7-0. Kevin Reimer leads off the bottom of the 2nd. Sox with 6 in the 1st and 1 here in the 2nd. Lead it 7-0. Reimer hitting at .259, 13 homers, 52 RBIs. He's taken the collar in this series 0 for 7. As you look at some of the crowd tonight, a whole bunch of Sox fans. And once again, a reminder, the Milwaukee management has asked us to tell you that tomorrow's game is still not a sellout. If you want to come up to County Stadium, see the Sox and Brew Crew get it on. 2-1 the count to Reimer. Outfield playing him to hook. Good splitter right there. Check some other scores for you. Sir Francis beat the Giants this afternoon at Candlestick 3-1. For the Mets, 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. For the Giants, a run on 3 hits, no errors. Tanana the winner, Burkett the loser. Franco his 5th save. Barry Bonds homered number 25.
Frank had a no-hitter for 6 2/3 before Barry Bonds hit that homer.
You're just a plethora of information.
Yeah.
You know that?
Listen to the radio on the way up here.
Nicknames and from Lake Geneva, from Lake Long Lodge.
Oh boy, what a place that is.
The ball hit hard right at Lance Johnson. Fighting that wind, makes the catch. Nice play, Lance.
Never fear, one dog is here. He smoked that one.
Florida leading Cincinnati 3-0 after 5 1/2 at Riverfront. Armstrong against Browning. Atlanta leading Pittsburgh 3-1 after 4 down in Georgia. Later on, Philadelphia takes on the Padres at Jack Murphy, and Montreal against the Dodgers in Los Angeles. Here's Surhoff. Takes it low and away. Well, what did you shoot today at the beautiful Arnold Palmer course at Lake Geneva, National?
I shot 4.
Did you really? What
Yeah.
size shoot?
Cy shot 79.
Did he? Wimpy's
What
brother.
is that, a newspaper?
He's a world-renowned traveler. Plays all the resorts around the United States.
Fine
elsewhere.
actor. Fine actor.
He is. Pitch out of play right side.
Yeah, that Arnold Palmer course over at Lake Geneva is just in great shape.
I'll tell you,
Geneva National.
in another couple of years, that's got a chance to be one of the finest golf courses in the world. I told Arnold, that's the best one I've ever seen him do. It's a great golf course. Except the 18th hole's too tough. It's just
Agreed,
too tough.
yeah.
You know what Arnold said? Don't
What'd
hit it
he
in the
say?
bunkers. He said hit it down the middle.
That's a great concept. You know, the fairway's about 10 yards wide, and it's 440 yards against the wind.
And Arnold played good today, I understand. At one point he was 600. I don't know how he finished up.
I know he was leading the pack there for a while.
Surhoff draws the walk. First Milwaukee runner. And a reminder, you can come see Michael Jordan take on Michael Bolton in a celebrity softball challenge Sunday, July 25th, prior to the Sox-Brewers game. Now, that celebrity game will start at 11:45 a.m. So the Sox-Brewers game then will begin at 1:35. For ticket availability, just dial 1-800-831-1-SOX. That should be fun. That is next Sunday. Jordan against Bolton. The two Michaels.
Jordan.
I'll take Bolton.
Good.
Dave Nilsson takes a pitch low and inside. Pascal playing behind Surhoff at first base. There's a strike, and the count evens at 1. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Sox. No runs, no hits, and no errors for Milwaukee here in the bottom of the second, if you just joined us. There goes the runner. Pitch fouled away. So the count 1-2.
Well, you better make sure you steal that base if you're going to go. Now they're going to hold them on.
Well, that's good. What Lamont was doing was right here just to see how they were going to play it. Now, fine. So what that does now is it just opens it up when the Sox, if they get somebody on, the next inning or so, can run, go ahead and steal.
Hey, no lead is safe.
Well, things have changed a lot, as you well know, in that respect. I like it that way, though. No holes barred.
Oh, yeah. Heck, if you don't want to win, you know, if you don't have that, you lose your competitiveness for that particular day, well, so what? I mean, pay the full price then.
2-2 pitch to Nielsen. Just a little low, says Rocky Rowe. And a full count. Outfield playing Nielsen around to the left. That wind still blowing straight in from center, and a huge crowd on hand. In fact, it appears to be almost capacity. There goes the runner. Jammed him, popped him up left side. Ventura. 2 gone.
Now, with that victory today, Boston, you know, they're within 2 games now of Toronto, who lost. That's amazing.
As we said earlier, Butch Hobson is a good manager.
Well, actually, when you look at it now, too, Hawk, the Yankees are now tied with Toronto for first place. And Baltimore has a chance to be in first place if they can win tonight.
Here's John Jaha. Jaha hitting at 246. 5 homers. He's knocked in 28. 1 for 6 in this series. Wimpy, your Orioles could indeed take over first place.
I called it. I predicted it. I called them dead in the water. A month into the season, these guys are through. Boy, they took off after that, and they've been playing great baseball. Best in the American League since June 1st.
One and 2 the count. Boy, I'd like to take you to the track.
Hot wine.
In an 8-horse race and let you give me your first 7 picks.
That last horse has got to win, huh? For sure.
Going away.
There's just so much good reasoning behind my picks, too.
Oh, Jaha is gone, and that'll do it. Nothing across after 2. Jack leads at 7-0. Lance Johnson gets set to lead off the top of the 3rd inning. Sox lead at 7-0. Right-hander Jamie Navarro out on the hill. It'll be Johnson, LaValliere, and Ozzie. And to tell you about it, here's the Wimp-a-Roo.
Thank you, Hawkster. Lance Johnson had a 2-run double his first time up. He swings at the first pitch. Hits it high to right field. Darrell Hamilton has the bead, the ball, and quickly there's one out in the top of the 3rd. And that'll bring up the Spankaroo, Mike LaValliere. Mike had a sacrifice fly his first time up, so he has contributed 6 RBIs since he joined the White Sox.
And a couple of big first and third base hits.
He really had. You know, he's a great hit and run man, a good contact hitter, executed the suicide squeeze to perfection. He can do a lot of things for you offensively. Now, he's not going to steal a whole lot of bases, granted.
Yeah, forget about that.
I know he is long-legged, and he can.
He doesn't have the same kind of stride as Devon White.
No. Devon more of a gazelle type stride. Up and in. Spanky just runs as hard as everybody else. He just doesn't get there as quickly.
Spanky's like that duck. Looks calm on the top, but underneath those little legs paddling like hell.
Oh, went after a splitter. Just got a piece of it. One of the better pitches Navarro has thrown through 2 1/3 innings. Boy, he has been racked. 7 runs, 8 hits for the good guys. Sox doing some severe damage early against Jamie Navarro. Of course, Jamie struggled in his last start, losing to Minnesota, working 3 innings. Gave up 7 earned runs, 9 total. Breaking ball hit in the air, right center field. No, Darrell Hamilton makes a great play. Boy, right there at the last, he just put it in gear and got there. He's a very fine defensive player, Hamilton.
Yes, he can throw some leather at you. That ball hit hard by LaValliere. He made that play very easily. I thought you overreacted a little bit, though, when you first called it.
Oh, I thought he smoked that ball in the gap. I was thinking about you and the picks to click. Forget it now. There's Ozzie Guillen, 1 for 1 with an RBI single in the first inning. Fastball strike on the inside corner. Ozzie hitting at 278 as he stands in. 33 driven in on the season, 3 homers. Ball hit in the air right center. Darrell Hamilton will tie a major league record as he gets all 3 putouts. And that'll do it for the Sox. 1-2-3 inning after 2.5 from County Stadium. 7-zip, good guy. Juan Bell leads things off for the Brewers here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. They trail by 7 to Blackjack McDowell. It's a 1-0 pitch coming up. Fastball misses down low. 2-0 to Bell. .243 hitter with 2 homers, 10 driven in. The brother of George. That one misses outside. 3-0. Billy Spires on deck. There's his brother George. Craig Graybeck. Fastball right down Broadway. Sox are playing Bell to hit the opposite way in the outfield. Big gap in right center, and Ellis Burks is way off the line in right. He walked him. Second walks issued by McDowell.
And a reminder, you can meet Ellis Burks Saturday, July 24th at the Sox Clubhouse Shop in Oak Brook Mall. Now, Ellis will be there from 11:30 to 1. Clubhouse Shop has great socks and sports apparel, so don't miss Ellis Burks July 24th on the 3rd level of Oak Brook Mall.
And great appeal, too. Here's Billy Spires, swinging the bat very well in this series against the Sox. Has a homer. Drove in 2 in the first game of the series. He's 3 for 7. 3 RBIs. Splitter strike. Darrell Hamilton on deck. And the Sox are pretty much straight away for Spires. Look at Hamilton, who threw some leather last inning for the Brew Crew.
Well, Spires can use the whole field to hit him. He can hook it. He has a chance to become a real good offensive player. At second base, not a whole bunch of range out there, but he can swing the bat.
Yeah, he can, and he always looks dangerous against the Sox. A good fastball hitter. And if you can hit a fastball, you're always dangerous. Oh, he went after a splitter. So an 0-2 pitch coming up to Billy Spires with no out here in the 3rd. Let's pause for station identification.
This is WGN-TV Chicago, America's #1 sports station.
We're back, and with the Hawk Ken Harrelson, this is the Duke, Tom Pachort.
Duke.
7-0. Good guys. There's a curveball in the dirt. 1-2 to Spires. Billy with that 1 homer and 30 driven in. He hit that the other night. Alex Fernandez won game 1 of this series. Wilson Alvarez took the second game last night, and Blackjack McDowell going after his 14th victory on the season. Splitter got him. Little late movement right there on the splitter. Pitch was upstairs. You could see Spire did not see rotation, swung over the top.
Well, Jack has had an excellent splitter thus far. And what he has, that splitter that he does not overthrow or throw too hard, gives it a chance to work. He's awesome.
Yeah, he's letting it work for him today. When he gets in trouble, it's not because of his fastball, it's because his splitter is being thrown too hard. Whoa, almost got Bell.
Yeah, good throw gets him.
And Jack, he'll get his share of pickoffs, won't he? Hamilton struck out his first time up. And Jack doesn't appear to have his real good fastball tonight, but his splitter looks like it's his main pitch. He'll throw that occasional curveball. One catches the outside corner. So Darrell Hamilton, who's been held in check, just 1 for 9 in this series. That's big. You keep him off the base paths, you got a real good chance of beating Milwaukee, because he sets the table for that big guy, Greg Vaughn, in the number 3 spot. Of course, Vaughn is hitless, so is Kevin Reimer. There's a throw. Very close again. Vic Voltaggio.
He's sporting a new do.
Whoa, that's real close. Yeah, Vic might have fallen asleep in that barber's chair.
That's what you call getting your ears lowered right there.
You sure the Hawk-a-Roo didn't give that to him with a 7-iron? Where's Cy Sperling when you need him? Fastball up and away. 1-1 on Hamilton. Darrell having a terrific offensive season. .320 hitter on the year. They want it inside again. There's a fastball. Runner going. And Juan Bell will have to go back to first. 1-2 on Darryl Hamilton. Brewers really struggling on the year. We mentioned all the losses that they've had from last year, but just 37-51. Last year at this time, they were 4 games over the 500 mark and playing exciting baseball. As a matter of fact, they were as fun a team to watch in the American League, led by their skipper, Phil Gardner. They led the world in stolen bases. They will still be aggressive. Well, they have 88 now on the season, I believe. That's second best in the American League. Only the young upstart California Angels have stolen more. Splitter hit hard in the right field. That's a base hit. He hung that one. So Hamilton reaches base. That's the first hit for the Milwaukee tonight. And it'll set up an RBI situation for the ever dangerous Robin Yount. Robin grounded out his first time up, hitting at .278 as he stands in. 5 homers, 27 driven in. Up high. Their main man, Greg Vaughn, is in the on-deck circle. He'd love to do some damage here. As we mentioned, Greg has not had a hit in the first 2+ games of this series. Sox straight away for Yount, actually playing him just a shade to the opposite field. He fouls this one straight back. Big crowd here on hand. The Brewers averaging over 21,000 on the season. Had over 29,000 for each of the first 2 games of this series, but just about capacity tonight. They have not been treated well. I'm sure a lot of Sox fans came up from the Chicago area to be here tonight. Good movement right there. Over the top goes Robin Yount. So 1-2. A little note on the board. Robin Yount and Willie Mays are the only players to have at least 3,000 hits, 200 homers, 200 steals, and 100 triples in their major league career. Wow. 2-time MVP Robin Yount up there, 37 years old, takes a splitter in the dirt. And he plays the game the way it was supposed to be. Never have I seen Robin Yount not run out a ground ball or a fly ball. Plays his defense extremely well. He was a fine shortstop. Now plays center field for Milwaukee. He is really a great credit to his profession. There's the pitch. Got him. Splitter. And McDowell strikes out his 5th Brewer on the night. Boy, over the top once again. Late movement. Well, it looks like Jack's really letting his pitch work for him tonight. Man, right at the knees. Good job by McDowell. So he's 1 out away from pitching out of this jam. We're in the bottom of the 3rd inning from County Stadium. The Sox lead at 7-0. Wants it away. Pops it up. That'll be in foul ground. Out of here. There's a couple guys that admire Jack McDowell. Watches every move. Alex Fernandez has really taken a cue from McDowell this year. I'll tell you, what a bulldog Alex has become.
Wilson Alvarez, he has become a battler as well. But you got to when you pitch on a staff with McDowell. Then all of a sudden, Alex picked it up. Wilson has picked it up. That's up to Jason Beret and Rod Bolton to pick it up.
Yeah. Oh, Wilson, he has really become a bulldog over the last couple of seasons. You can really see it.
Well, this year.
Yeah.
this year.
Terrific competitor.
Oh, he'll battle you now.
Yeah. He didn't have to have great stuff to win. Ground ball up the middle, base hit. That'll score Bell, and the Brewers get on the board at 7-1. A lot of topspin on this ball going through the infield. Ozzie Guillen not able to get there as he's playing him to pull. So the Brewers now with 2 hits and a run, and that'll bring up the dangerous Kevin Reimer. Reimer hit the ball hard his first time up, lined out to center field. Lance Johnson back to the warning track. Sox have got a big shift on Reimer in the infield. Joey Cora can almost shake hands with Danny Pasqua. The middle is wide open on the right side of the infield. He hits this one hard to right. Ellis Burks towards the line, makes the one-handed stab. So that'll do it. Milwaukee gets a run on a couple of hits. After 3, Sox lead it 7-1.
Right here, it's the top of the 4th inning. 3rd of this 4-game set from County Stadium in Milwaukee. Sox lead at 7-1. Tim Raines will lead it off. The Wimpy Sox at this point, Jack McDowell, they are competing. They have been doing so on this whole road trip.
Yeah, that little altercation I think last night may have got him going a little bit. Got that adrenaline pumping and playing good baseball. 7 runs, 8 hits so far.
First hop. Spires gets it. And Raines is gone. So now Rock 2 for 3. He had 2 hits in the first inning. And we'll check out our upcoming telecast for you right here over WGN. Our next one next Saturday from Comiskey Park against the Brew Crew. Then the 27th at Cleveland, 31st at the Kingdome, and August 2nd at Texas. And of course we'll have the dugout show that precedes that telecast on Monday, August 2nd. From Arlington, Joey Cora takes a fastball strike. Joey 1 for 2, an RBI single and a run scored in the first inning. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Sox. A run on 2 hits, no errors for the Brewers. That's trouble. That's trouble. Hamilton will not be able to get to that one as Cora makes the cut. He's on his way to second. Here's a throw by Hamilton. He's got a good arm. He got him. Nice play by Darrell Hamilton. As we mentioned, he can throw some leather at you.
He made a super play. Good job by Joey Cora, because Joey's thinking double all the way. Another one of those mistakes. They're playing him way around the left field to hit the opposite way, and then they throw something and he can pull. Look at the off-speed pitch inside, and Joey gets the head of the bat on the ball. Rips it into that corner, and Hamilton got there on one hop. Makes the throw, a short hopper right there. A good tag by Juan Bell.
Perfect throw by Hamilton.
Great execution.
Here's Big Frank. He's 1 for 1. Takes it low and away. He walked into first. Single to lead off the second and scored. There's a shot into center field. Yount coming on. Ball was just hit too hard, and that'll do it. Nothing across after 3.5. 7-1 White Sox. First pitch to B.J. Surhoff. Leading off the bottom of the 4th inning. Ball 1. 7 runs, 9 hits, no errors for the good guys. 1-2-0 for the Brew Crew. Outfield straight up. Ventura in on the grass at third. Ball ripped foul. All right, it's time for tonight's Aflac trivia question. What is the only park to serve as home park for both an American and National League pennant winner since World War II?
Ooh. I mean, both teams won the pennant playing in that same park. Is that what we're saying?
That's what Robert Fillmore Ellison is saying.
Is that what Fillmore put on there, huh?
2-1. Go with County Stadium. There's a shot base hit down into the corner. Burks gets to it.
Got to play.
Here's the throw. Not in time. Leadoff double for Surhoff.
Well, V.J. Surhoff is really swinging the bat well right now. In this series, he's hanging out a lot of line drives. You can see right there, he goes down and gets this one, gets the head of the bat out. Head down on contact. So the double for Surhoff, that's his 15th on the season.
Well, what Jack's got to watch out for right here, Wimpy, is the fact he's got a 6-run lead. And he's still got to keep that competing feature and factor that he has. Not throwing too good of strikes. Pitch just off the plate. This one, a lot of hitters do a lot of damage against a good pitcher.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, trying to throw strike one right down the middle and get hurt.
There's a strike to Dave Nielsen, and the count evens at 1. Dave popped up to Robin Ventura his first trip. Pretty good fastball. That's the best fastball he's thrown yet. Two balls and a strike. John Jaha on deck. Oh, yeah.
It is the County Stadium. 82 Brewers.
Right.
And the 57 or 58 Braves.
58 Braves. Got to be County Stadium.
We're County Stadium for 1,000, Art.
Here's a 2-2 pitch. Yes, on the inside corner. Strikeout number 6 for Black Jack.
And with that guy in scoring position, Jack just reached back a little bit more and popped that one on the inside corner. Jack's got to spot this ball inside to those left-handed hitters, and he does right there. Look at it. It came back just enough. That had a lot of the plate. Belt high.
Here's Jaha. He punched out his first trip. Ozzie to Hopper. Over to Pasqua. 2 gone. And let's check out the Aflac trivia question and answer. What is the only park to serve as home for both an American and National League pennant winner since World War II? County Stadium. Braves in 57 and 8. And the Brew Crew in 82 with Starman, Garman, Thomas.
That was a fun team. They had a lot of good characters.
Oh, I'll tell you, some great characters, great guys, and great competitors.
Yeah, yeah. Well, let's see. Well, was Yount MVP that year?
Yeah.
I believe Robin was. Paul Molitor.
Gantner.
Yeah, Gumby. Fighting you every step of the way.
He would compete.
Yeah, they were a good team.
Outside 2-0. They had that good look about them. There's Robin with Vukovic. Garman. Yeah. They would go out there and battle your behind off.
Charlie Moore, the catcher, kind of an unsung hero.
Got some big base hits for him.
Yeah, guys like Mike Caldwell, you know, the fighting kind of guys.
The 2-0. There's the strike. Bell walked and scored back in the third.
Yeah, Rollo McNasty, wasn't he the Cy Young Award winner that year?
In my opinion, pitch foul back. 2-2 the count. In my opinion, the greatest reliever who ever lived. Raleigh Fingers.
Yeah, I got to say that that Fingers is the best. For as long as he did it, throwing over 90 miles an hour, spotting his fastball so well, and the best slider you can imagine.
Pitch popped up. It'll be souvenir left side. He had pinpoint control. And as you mentioned, that slider was just almost unhittable.
Well, he started at the right-handed hitter. Knock him. Stiraka.
Grab some bench.
Yes, sir.
Surhoff at third. And the 2-2. Full count to Juan Bell. Switch hitting shortstop. Tigers hitting in the top of the second, leading the Rangers 1-0 at Arlington. He got him on a splitter. Strikeout number 7 for McDowell. After 4, 7-1, he leads it. Some more of the Sox fans here at County Stadium, and there is the line score. 7-9-0 for the Sox, 1-3-0 for the Brewers. Robin Ventura will lead it off. He is 2 for 2. 2 hard singles, a run scored, and 2 RBIs. Takes the off-speed pitch down low. We mentioned the Tigers leading the Rangers 1-0. Nicky Tettleton hit his 25th homer. I'll tell you, for him not to have been on that all-star team, a travesty.
Yeah, that was the biggest snub this year.
No question about it. It's up high, 3-0.
You know, you look at guys like Alex Fernandez, certainly should have gotten there, as well as Greg Olson of Baltimore, but that was the biggest.
That was number 1. There's a strike to Robin. 3-1 the count. That's ball 4. Third walk issued by Navarro.
This copyright telecast is presented by authority of the Chicago White Sox and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of the Chicago White Sox.
You're awesome, Duke.
Paul.
Here's Ellis Burks. Ellis 0 for 2 tonight, but he has scored a run. Outfield for the most part straight up. Wind still blowing straight in from center field. Short lead by Ventura. Ball gets away from Nielsen. They're having some problems.
Yeah, they really. I'll tell you what, Nielsen looks like a Labrador retriever back there today. He has shown good defensive skills, actually, except for this one ball game from the times that we've watched him catch. Unless he's getting crossed up. Bonk.
Pass ball.
Oh, yeah.
Well, stuff happens.
Certainly does. And Brian and Kristen Gambara from Chicago in attendance tonight want to wish their grandmother, Wanda Suharnik, a happy 70th birthday.
Yes.
Happy birthday,
Wanda,
Grandma.
Happy birthday. Minnesota leading Baltimore 4-2 after 5. Brady Anderson is 8th and Mike Devereaux is 7th. Have homered in that ball game. Tapani against Sutcliffe. There's a good strike. Ellis down in the count 1-2.
Does Baltimore have good enough starting pitching to win?
I don't think so.
In your opinion? I don't either.
I don't think anybody's going to beat the Blue Jays.
The Blue Jays really scuffling.
Well, every club goes through that scuffle time, as every club goes through some hot streaks.
Sure.
Look at the Texas Rangers right now. They have been red hot. But you take talent for talent in the American League East, nobody can play with Toronto.
Oh, I agree with that.
Now, the one club I think that's got an outside chance of hanging there with them, and possibly if there's somebody going to beat the Blue Jays, I think it's the Yankees. The Yankees are playing hard. The ball into right field. Hamilton is there. Makes a catch. Robin will hold. And there's one out.
Well, Ellis Burks did everything he could to get that runner to third base with less than 2 outs. He hit it hard the opposite way, right at Darrell Hamilton, and just not deep enough. Good effort, though.
You know, so much is talked about players and managers. The guy who's the GM of the Yankees has done a fine job. Gene Michael.
The stick. Yeah, they're a real competitive team right now. They're fighting.
Danny Pasqua takes it down low. Danny 0 for 1. He has walked and he has scored.
You know who's really emerging as a star for the Yankees is Mike Stanley.
He can hit.
Oh, he can
You
hit.
said that about him all along.
Yeah. Well, Mike was a rookie when I was with the Rangers. When he first came up, he was going to be the savior of that franchise. He was going to be the star player. But he hit very well his first year. His second year, he's tailed off, and they just gave up on him after that. He's hitting a ton for New York, hitting well over 300, catching.
That ball high in the right field.
Get up.
Hamilton back at the fence. He's there, makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Boy, Danny Pasqua needs something to get him going, and I thought that might have been it. Towering fly ball. It's 315 feet to right down the line in right field, but he just didn't quite get this one. Darrell Hamilton, if it stays in the ballpark, he's going to find a way to catch it. Times it, doesn't have to jump.
Yeah, but that's all right. At least the last couple of nights, Danny has looked more aggressive at the plate, gotten the head out. That is something that he has not been doing.
Yeah, he can't be one of those pesky little left-handed hitters that goes the opposite way. He's got to get the head out and hook it. Do his damage that way.
So Danny, boy, if he could get a little warm where they could put him in there and do some damage. Oh, it makes a different looking lineup, especially against tough right-handers.
Oh, yeah.
So here's Lance Johnson. Lance, a big 2-run double in the first inning. He's 1 for 2. Outfield way around to the left. Pitch way inside. Mike LaValliere on deck. Now they're going to take the out, move him back up a little more straight up. There's a strike and a count 1-1.
When Lance Johnson can get to the point where he can get those guys straight up in the outfield, he is really going to hit a ton. He's got to pull the ball occasionally to do that.
Lays off it. 2 balls and a strike.
Because the more you spread out those people in the outfield, the bigger the area to hit in, and you just hit 300 that way. All the 300 hitters do that.
That's trouble. Chopper. Juan Bell cannot get it. Lance now, as the ball gets away from Jaha, will move into second. Ventura scores. And it's an 8-1 ball game.
He was not going to get Lance Johnson. Juan Bell, the shortstop, that is. Boy, hit that one right off of home plate, and it just skies on him. Watch it right here. A tough break for Navarro. He made a pretty good pitch. And on one hop, it goes all the way to second base. And you can see Jaha not able to make the play, but Lance was already there. So another RBI single.
Error on Bell, allowing Lance into second as LaValliere can't get the high heat.
But that was a single, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Skip Ellison's picked to click. Lance Johnson 2 for 3. 3 ribbies. 0-2 the count to Spanky. Fouls that one back. Sox, if you joined us late, with 6 runs in the first inning, 1 in the second, 1 here in the top of the 5th. And let's check back on July 17th, 10 years ago. Harold Baines hit an upper deck blast to right field, and Carlton Fisk homered to left to lead Floyd Bannister and the Sox to a 3-2 victory over the Blue Jays. That win put the Sox at 45 and 42 in second place and only a half game out of first. That was 10 years ago today.
Just 45 and 42. Seems amazing.
Wimpy, you played on that team. You don't recall? You guys started off slow.
I forgot what happened yesterday.
That ball hit hard into center field. Robin Yount is there. Makes the catch. And that'll retire the side. Run on a hit. 1 error, 1 left. Halfway home. 8-1. Good guys.
A participating advertiser in White Sox baseball is Express Mail from the Postal Service. We track, we trace, we deliver for you.
8-1 Sox here in the Milwaukee 5th. It'll be Spires in the top of the order. Darrell Hamilton and Robin Yount to face Blackjack McDowell. Bill Spires, a strikeout victim, his first trip. Robin in on the grass at third, outfield for the most part straight up. 1-0 the count. Eight 10-0 for the Sox. 1-3-1 for Milwaukee. 2-0. Wimpy just checking some stuff over the wire here. Palmer shot 69 today, puts him at 5 under for the tournament.
That's why they call him the Hawk-a-Roo.
That's right. There's the strike.
So what place is he in?
Well, George Archer is leading at 11 under, so he's 6 shots back.
Wow.
Of course, the Ameritech Open being played at Stonebridge, home of Skip Ellison. That ball into left field.
Is that Skip's Country Club?
Yes, it is. Thank you very much.
Oh, boy. That'll take it down a few notches. Wait till they see him play.
Well, he plays a few times. It'll take those tees down a few inches, I'll tell you that.
Has anybody ever been forced to resign from there?
Here's Hamilton. Struck out in the first and singled in the third. Takes a strike.
Yes.
Wimpy's buddy,
Friend.
Cecil. A 3-run shot, number 24, to go along with Tettleton's 25th.
All right. He did that for the full-figure boys of America. All of us.
Pitch fouled away, so the count 1-2. I'll tell you one thing about Arnold. He can still play. He's got some dadgum many things he does, though. Schedule-wise, I'll tell you, I don't see how he plays golf.
Huh.
He gets up in the morning. I know when I at Bay Hill, when I go to the golf course in the morning, early, he's there in his office, doing his business, trying to get it out of the way so he can play by 12. Pitch inside, full count to Hamilton. Then he'll come out, and we'll play. We usually tee off every day at 12:20. Play the round of golf, come in, go home, have some dinner, go to bed, get up, the same thing every day. He's working all day long. I'd like to see him take some time off and play golf. He can still win. There's a base hit in the left field.
Hey, making money takes time.
As I said, it's the first time Michael Jordan's played with anybody that's got more money than he's got.
And the White Sox and Dream Week have teamed up to offer White Sox fans the chance to live out their White Sox fantasies by taking part in a Chicago White Sox Dream Week this winter. For information, call 1-800-888-4376. Be there.
Here's Robin Yount. Robin 0 for 2. Ozzie. Cora. Rack him up. Thank you very much. 94th double play of the season turned by the Sox after 5. 8-1. Good guy. Little Joey Cora, as we talked about, all he does is continue to play outstanding baseball for the Sox. Boy, this double play. Watch how quickly he turns it. The defense on the Sox this year has just been outstanding. And that was one heck of a deal. Talk about some of the deals that Ron Schuler's made. That is turning out to be one of the best.
Without a doubt, you got yourself an everyday second baseman who's hitting, leading, working the pitchers, and playing great defense. You know, another thing too, Hawk, is he is absolutely fearless at second base and turning that double play.
And of course, with that twin killing, CarX helps put the brakes on cancer with another $100 donation to White Sox charities. Tom Lampkin moves in behind the plate in place of Dave Nilsson. So here we go into the top of the 6th inning. For the Sox, it'll be Ozzie, then the top of the order, Tim Raines and Joey Cora. As the Sox lead it 8-1. Ozzie 1 for 2 on the evening. RBI single back in the 1st inning. Takes a strike on the inside corner. 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Sox. 1 run, 4 hits, and 1 error for the Brew Crew. Juan Bell is there. And a reminder, tomorrow night on WGN, a woman on vacation is hunted by a deranged killer. Lee Remick stars and meets with Tara on the open road in rearview mirror. That's tomorrow night at 11:30 right here over WGN.
Ooh, scary.
Here's Tim Raines. Rock tripled in the 1st. He singled in the 1st. Checks it up, takes the ball. Bounded out to Billy Spires at second in the 4th. Outside corner strike. 1-1 the count. He joined us late. No home runs in the ball game. It was Blackjack McDowell trying for his 14th victory of the season. And his 8th career victory against Milwaukee, against just 1 defeat. Two and two. A good splitter right there from Jamie Navarro. Sox trying to pick up their 7th victory on this 11-game road trip against 3 defeats. And tomorrow afternoon in the finale of this set, it'll be Jason Bray against Angel Miranda, a southpaw for Milwaukee. Fastball right there. First strikeout for Navarro.
And it looked like a good pitch. I don't think Timmy Raines is too satisfied with that call by Hawk-a-Roo, but it looked like it was at the knees on the inside corner. Bang.
At the knees, right down the heart.
Inside corner.
Here's Joey. He's 2 for 3. An RBI. And a run scored.
White Sox Charities are offering a unique behind-the-scene tour of Comiskey Park. You can have on-field look at the players, VIP tickets to the game, dinner in the Bards room, all for $150, and proceeds go to White Sox Charities. For more information, call 312-451-5385.
2 balls and a strike to Little Joey. High off the plate, 3-1. Big Frank Thomas on deck. Slaps that one foul, so a full count. And Wimpy, our condolences and heartfelt wishes go out to the family of and friends of Davey Allison on his tragic death. As you well know, I'm a big NASCAR fan, and Davey certainly was one of my favorite drivers. There's a shot base hit. Gets by Hamilton. Little Joey is scooting. Those little legs going as quick as they can go, and he will be held at third with a triple.
I'll tell you, Joey's thinking inside the park homer because he was running real hard from the get-go. He had that play in front of him, and when that went through the 392 sign in right center field, he was thinking 4 bases right there. He is scooting. Look at him get the head of the bat out and just drive it into that gap in right center. Kind of a bad angle right there by Darrell Hamilton. He went to direct right across. He would have given a little ground. He probably would have held him to a single. So a guy at third for Frank Thomas with 2 out.
6th triple of the season for Cora. First pitch low and away. Well, Joey 3 for 4 on the evening. Inside 2-0. There's a base hit into left field. Attaboy, Big Frank. Ball gets by Kevin Reimer. So a 2-base hit for Thomas. That's his 21st double of the season. And his 69th RBI. Sox lead at 9-1.
Gee, I think I'll trick Frank Thomas with his 2-0 breaking ball. Not. A lot of guys have tried this, and a lot of them have died. Look at the breaking ball right there. It kind of hangs just a spiral inner half, and Frank smokes it into that gap right by Kevin Reimer. Ventura, the hitter, they're going to walk him.
It'll be the 4th walk issued by Navarro. So 2 out, 2 on. And that'll bring up Ellis Burks. No activity down in the Milwaukee pen. Ellis 0 for 3 on the evening.
Well, there's nobody warming up for the Brewers.
Got in on the fist. Ellis beats it foul. What a huge crowd on hand. And this place can rock when the Brewers are leading.
Yeah. They have great baseball fans here.
Deadgum right there, Dave. This is a nice city.
Oh, yeah. Great town. They could use a new ballpark.
Deadgum right. And they're trying like the devil to get one.
Yeah.
That's off the end of the bat. John Jaha will take it himself. That'll retire the side, but the Sox come up with a run on 2 hits, and after 5.5 they lead it by 8. The famous weenie race here at County Stadium. You got the brat on the right. You got the Italian sausage in the middle and the Polish on the left. Let's see who's going to win it.
Run,
Here comes
Stocks,
the Italian.
run.
Passing
Come
the
on.
Polish. Yes. Indeed it is the Italian sausage, the winner tonight.
We got nosed out again.
Don't talk about noses, Wimpy.
I'm sorry. You're not Italian, are you?
Bottom of the 6th inning. 9-1 Sox on top. Greg Vaughn to lead it off. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Greg picked up his 69th ribby back in the 3rd inning. I could sure go for some Bertucci Boys chicken right about now.
Amen.
Pitch inside. Fouled away, and the count 1-1. Activity now down in the Milwaukee pen. Southpaw Jesse Orozco.
Yeah, maybe a couple more brats.
They are good.
Oh, man.
They are good, I'll tell you. Ball hit hard. Robin is there. Long peg. Lead man down.
Well, they will stay with you.
Your attention, please, for the bus driver
For a long time, those brats.
Tell me about it when we're driving back to Lake Geneva.
Oh, man. How about all the tailgaters today, Hawk? Wasn't that something? Man, thousands of people in the parking lot cooking up those brats, Polish sausages. Man.
Here's Kevin Reimer. He's had a couple of hang whiffles. Takes a fastball strike outside corner. He has hit a bullet into center field and a bullet into right field.
Hang Wolfham.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice pitch. Took a lot off of it. And the count 0-2. Blowing away a ball and 2 strikes with B.J. Surhoff on deck. Just off the corner. Nice try by McDowell. This 22-year-old right-hander, hard-throwing Jason Beret. He'll hit that hill tomorrow afternoon at 1:30. Ground ball. Pasqua. Nice pick, Wilson.
Hang Wolfham. Danny Pasqua, a lot of topspin on this ball. Oh boy, got that middle of the road bounce too, the in-between job. Some good hands right there. And he takes it himself. So 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
Man, tomorrow is a 1 o'clock game, not 1:30.
Right.
Surhoff lines it into right field. Ellis Burks pulls up, takes it on the first bounce. 5th hit for the Brewers. So BJ now 2 for 2, a walk, a double, and a single.
Tell you what, B.J. Surhoff is really swinging the bat on this homestand. He's now 17 for 38. It's about 450.
That's good.
That's great because he was at nothing.
That'll bring up the catcher, Tom Lampkin. Hitting at 186, a homer, and he's knocked in 12. Lampkin making his first plate appearance. Watch out. So Tim Foley, the Rick Rhoden look-alike,
You think he looks like? I think he looks like Phil Garner.
He does. He looks like almost anybody with a mustache. Feisty. Tim Foley. Is he feisty?
He is feisty.
He's a good man. I like him.
Yeah.
Good baseball man.
Yeah, Timmy is a good infield instructor, too. You listen when he talks.
How about Rick Rhoden? Winning all those tournaments.
Is he in our tournament?
I hope so.
Looks like he finishes third, huh? So it's true, right? We take all our money, excuse me, all our earnings, put into one big pot, and we split it between the two of us, right?
Wrong.
Yeah.
There goes the runner. That ball hit hard into right field. Way back. It's out of here. 2-run shot by Tom Lampkin. And it's a 9-3 ball game.
Well, Lampkin got a fastball. Boy, he got his hands in there nicely. Led with that front elbow. Jack could have gotten it a little bit tighter, I guess, but he nailed it. 2-run shot.
John Jaha takes the strike. One and one the count. Ball and 2 strikes. Jaha tonight has struck out and grounded to short. So with the count 2-2, let's pause for station identification.
This is WGN-TV Chicago, America's #1 sports station.
Along with Tom Paciori, Ken Harrelson, and a reminder, the 9 o'clock news immediately follows tonight's ball game as Ozzie sucks it up, throws him out, then it'll retire the side. But the 2-run homer by Lampkin, and after 6, Sox lead it by 6.
Nine-3 White Sox, top of the 7th inning here from County Stadium in Milwaukee. White Sox with 12 runs, 12 hits, that is, on with the 9 hits. The Brewers have 3 runs, 6 hits, and an error. A 2-run homer by Tom Lampkin last inning have brought the Brewers within 6 runs of the Sox. Jack McDowell against Jamie Navarro, and Navarro is gone. And Jesse Orozco comes on. He's 0-2 with a 5.18 earned run average in 32 ball games. He has 1 save, giving up 27 hits in 24 1/3 innings, 6 walks, 28 strikeouts. So Jesse having an unusual year. Great control, and he's punching people out, but yet his earned run average is way up there. His last appearance was against the Twins on the 11th, working 2/3 of an inning. So he'll be facing Danny Pasqua to lead things off for the Sox here in the top of the 7th. Danny, a walk and a run scored. He popped to the third baseman and flied to right. So he's 0 for 2 on the night with a run scored. So the Sox trying to improve their record to 7 games over the 500 mark with a victory tonight. That would put them at 48-41. Getting better. There's a strike. Good pitch fastball. Lance Johnson on deck. Mike LaValliere and Ozzie Guillen. So 4 consecutive lefties to face the left-handed throwing Orozco. Slider misses inside. Jesse, the former New York Met, who was part of that World Series championship team in 1986, has moved around a lot since then. Pitched for the Dodgers, Cleveland Indians, and now the Milwaukee Brewers.
Ball hit in the air to left field. Here comes Reimer. Makes the catch, and there's one down.
Center fielder, Lance Johnson.
So the good news from Texas at Arlington Stadium, the Tigers with that home run by Mickey Tettleton and a 3-run shot by the full-figure boys model Cecil Fielder. Tettleton number 25, Cecil hit number 24. Cecil has at least 80 RBIs now on the season. That leads the American League. Lance Johnson takes ball 1 on the breaking pitch. Tettleton now with 74 runs batted in. Frank Thomas, 5th, tied with Greg Vaughn. They both have 69 on the year. There's a fastball strike. Jesse Orozco with that funky motion, very difficult to hit from the left side of the plate. And the White Sox with 5 left-handed hitters in the lineup tonight. Oh, he really dropped down, gets the fastball in the outside corner. Perfect pitch. So 1-2 on Lance, who's hitting .317 as he stands in there. Oh, he's got 3 runs batted in for 29 on the season. And he scored a run. Go ahead, Lance. That fastball misses outside. 2-2. Boston over Seattle, so that's good news for the Sox. Seattle had that 6-game winning streak, and it's been broken now with the Red Sox playing good baseball, and they're now 2 games out of first place. Got him. Good fastball. But Lance Johnson punches out. First strikeout for Orozco, and there's 2 down. That'll bring up Spanky. Mike LaValliere has a sacrifice fly in the first, and he lined hard to right field in the third, and he lined out the center in the 5th. So Mike 0 for 2 with an RBI tonight, hitting at .368 as he stands in. Fastball, he fouls that one back. So the White Sox catching core looks very solid right now, with Ron Karkovice being spelled occasionally by LaValliere. Spanky, as we mentioned, a good contact hitter, very good in hit-and-run situations. If he's the hitter, oh, there's a jam shot. Uh-oh, in the hole. Bell can't make the play, so Spanky's going to leg it out for an infield single.
That's my man. That's my horse if he never wins a race.
Well, he's never going to win a race now. But he gets himself a hit. Yes, that's on the board. So the Hawk-a-Roos pitched the click with a single and an RBI. And don't miss, the Sox host the Blue Jays on Wednesday, July 21st at 7:05. First 20,000 fans will receive a Scott Peterson White Sox jersey pin. For tickets, call Ticketmaster at 312-8311-SOX. Here's Ozzie. Lefty versus lefty once again. Curveball. Can't get it. Guillen with an RBI single in the first inning. A fly out and a ground out. So Ozzie 1 for 3 with that RBI. He now has 33 on the season. Coming in hitting .276 on the year. So he's had some good offensive production. Tim Raines on deck. And there's 2 out. Fastball up and away. Sox with 9 runs on 13 hits now. They have made no errors, playing very well behind Jack McDowell. 3 runs, 6 hits, and an error for the Brew Crew. And the one thing I love to see is the Sox have been consistent in their offense. 6 in the first, and they didn't let down. They got 1 in the second, 1 in the 5th, and 1 in the 6th inning. There's a ball looped into shallow left center. Juan Bell goes back a few steps and makes the catch. And that'll do it. Sox come up empty as we go to the 7th inning stretch. 9-3, good guys in black.
Right now it's time to check out our Miller Lite Major League scoreboard. In the American League, Yankees over the A's 9-5 at the Stadium. It was Kansas City with 2 in the 9th to beat the Blue Jays at Skydome 5-4. Red Sox over the Mariners 4-3 at Fenway. 3-0 Cleveland shuts out California. Jeff Mutis. Minnesota leading. No, that's a final now. 4-2 over the Orioles. 4-0 Texas trailing the Tigers over the National League. 5-3 Cardinals over the Astros. 5-1 Cubs over the Rockies. Mets and Frank Tanana beat the Giants 3-1. The Fighting Fish leading the Reds 6-3. No, that is a final now. And in the 9th inning, Pittsburgh leading Atlanta 4-3. Later on, Philadelphia, San Diego, Montreal at LA.
First pitch is a strike to Juan Bell here, leading off the Brewers 7th. Sox lead at 9-3. That's good. Bell is 0 for 1. He walked and scored. That was in the 3rd inning. Fastball catches the inside corner. 49,744 in attendance tonight. That's good.
And they were only expecting 41,000.
That's great. A lot of walk-up then. A lot of brats consumed. Oh, I can feel them now. Oh, good hook. Gotcha. Good curveball by McDowell, and that is his 8th punch out of the night.
Plus, he pulled a string on him.
Woo.
Good spot, good location. Let it work. Here go. Punch out.
Yes. Jack working now to Billy Spires. There's a splitter down low. Some activity. Iggy's up again. Mike Ignatiuk
Oh, you're
in
awesome.
the Brewer bullpen. Dubja.
Those things just come to you, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
And among the Sox fans here in attendance tonight, Kerry and Greg from Hanover Park. I want to say everybody back in Chicago is going to get a Sox victory tonight on the 2nd of their 4 road trips this year with the Sox.
That's nice. He's late on a fastball. He fouls it off left side, upper tank. 1-2 now on Spires. Some happy camper up there with a souvenir. So Spire has some work to do here, down in the count 1-2 with Darrell Hamilton on deck. Billy 0 for 2 on the night. Gotcha. Took a lot off of that splitter. Looked a lot like his curveball. But I believe that was the old splitter trick.
So 9 punch outs tonight for Blackjack. And a reminder, on Friday, July 23rd, the Sox host these same Brewers at 7:05. First 20,000 fans will receive a set of 1993 Sox baseball cards, courtesy of all the good folks at Kodak.
That's good. Here's Hamilton. Fastball strike. Darrell 2 for 3. 9 strikeouts is a season high for McDowell. It's his career high. 10 is Jack's career high.
Oh, you're
Little voice told me that. Fillmore did. He has done it 5 times.
Phil Moore from Effingham County.
Ryan,
Effingham
they're
County
mean
in
over
Georgia.
there, aren't they? They're
He
tough.
says Bryan County, but really it's Effingham County.
Okay.
Dadgum right there mean down in Effingham County. That guy.
Didn't they give you a day down there?
Man, that
Day
guy
to
beat
get out
me
of
like
town?
a tom-tom. And we got into it with him down there. Holy, you talking about a butt kicking.
There's a grounder to short. Ozzie Guillen, a high throw. Pasqua can't handle it. Oh, boy, it looked like it was going to be an easy inning for McDowell. A high throw by Ozzie. And Pasqua concentrating on getting down on the bag. Couldn't handle the throw.
Just a routine play, and underneath, then he had to go up. Could not hang on to it.
I would assume that's going to be E6. So here's Robin Yount. Robin's 0 for 3 on the night. There's a splitter line drive. Ozzie Guillen times his leap perfectly, and that'll do it. The Brewers come up empty once again, and after 7 innings from County Stadium, Sox 9, Brew Crew 3. And there you see the good news. 9-3 White Sox, top of the 8th inning from County Stadium in Milwaukee. Some wholesale changes have been made by Phil Gardner and the Brew Crew as we go to the top of the 8th inning. Well, the Brewers have struggled in this series. A couple of very tight ball games, the first 2 games, and now they're getting smoked here 9-3.
And the change is B.J. Surhoff moves from third into left field. Darrell Hamilton moves from right field into center. Place of Robin Yount. Moving from left to right, Kevin Reimer, and moving into third base is Billy Suero. And Iggy on the hill, Wimpy.
You're right. Their press guide says his nickname is Iggy. Mike Ignatiuk, who is a 27-year-old right-hander, actually 26, from Ankersville, Michigan. Mike on the mound, working behind Jesse Orozco and the starter Jamie Navarro. So just getting an inning or 2 of work in for the right-hander Ignatiuk.
First hitter Tim Raines. Rock had 2 hits in the first inning if you joined us late, a triple and a single. Since then he's grounded to second and struck out. Outfield straight up. 9-13-1 for the Sox, 3-6-1 for the Brewers. Third of this 4-game set. Sox took the opener on Thursday 6-4 behind Alex Fernandez. Last night in a thriller it was 4-3. Wilson Alvarez, a little wild but battled hard, gave up a couple of unearned runs. As Raines hits it into center field, Hamilton is there, and there's one gone. And right now it's time to check out tonight's game summary, brought to you by all the good folks at the U.S. Postal Service. There you see, 6-run first inning ignited by Raines' triple and Lance Johnson's 2-run double. Jack, 9 strikeouts. 9-3 good guys. Our game summary delivered by the U.S. Postal Service. Joey Cora had a fine evening. 3 for 4. 2 singles, an RBI, a triple, and 2 runs scored. One and one to count. Off the end of the bat, foul, and out of play.
And while we have a moment, Hawk, I want to give a big hello to Rosie Simbo and all the nice people at the Hyatt Regency. Chicago. The Sox home at home.
Sox Hotel. Iggy with a 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball fouled away.
Iggy's best pitch is that curveball. Not doing too good so far in the season. This is his 10th appearance. No record. 6.59 earned run average. Giving up 15 hits in 13 2/3 innings. 8 walks and 6 strikeouts for Iggy in 93.
Outfield around to the left. Pitch inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Joey just fighting that pitch off. Big Frank Thomas on deck. Joey once again working that pitcher. He will do that outside of Big Frank as well as anyone. Full count. He walks him. Good at bat for Joey. So the 5th walk issued by Brewer pitching tonight. And here's Big Frank. He's 2 for 3. And the hardest hit ball he had tonight was out. He hit a rocket right at Robin Yount. Big Frank, that double RBI back in the 6th inning, now has 69 driven in for the year. Takes it low and away. That's into left center field. Hamilton. He will not be able to get this one as this one hop ground rule double. So Joey will hold, and Big Frank tonight 3 for 4. He now has 22 doubles on the year. He can hit.
He can really hit it. It looked like he hit this one off the end of the bat, and he still muscles it out there about 390 feet. Yeah, just slightly towards the end. Frank is so strong. You see that back foot almost completely off the ground when he makes contact out in front of home plate. And he just perfectly dissected the two outfielders. So a pinch runner, Steve Sachs, goes in the run for Big Frank, who is nursing that sore right knee.
And once again, they will intentionally walk Robin Ventura. Second time they have done that tonight, in the third walk that Robin has received. He is 2 for 2. RBI single in the first, RBI single in the second. Robin now with 52 knocked in. So that will load him up for Ellis Burks. Ellis has drawn the collar tonight, 0 for 4. (9-3) White Sox. Sacks packed with Sox. 1 out and looking for more. Takes a breaking ball high. Tigers now leading Texas 5-0. Bottom of the 5th inning down at Arlington. William Suero steps on the bag. The long peg in time, and that'll retire the side. Nothing across. They'll go to the bottom of the 8th, leading Milwaukee 9-3. Bottom of the 8th inning, Greg Vaughn to lead it off. Sox on top 9-3. Vaughn 1 for 3 on the evening, an RBI single back in the third. 9-14-1 for the good guys, 3-6-1 for the Brew Crew. Craig Graybeck has moved into third base in place of Robin Ventura. Sox a big 6 spot in the top of the 1st inning off right-hander Jamie Navarro. That is something that the Sox are not accustomed to, as Navarro usually very, very tough on Sox hitters. Got in on the fist. Tim Raines, lead man gone. And a reminder that the Sox host these Brewers to that 4-game series beginning July 22nd at 7:05. Now the first 20,000 fans will receive an autographed team pennant courtesy of Tree Fresh Florida Citrus. So for tickets, just dial Ticketmaster 312-831-1 Sox.
That was riveting.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Kevin Reimer.
Now he's had a tough night.
He has had 3 hang whiffles.
He's been standing out in that field for most of the evening. About 80% of the time he gets to hit every hour or so. It's a line shot and somebody's making a play on him.
Kevin 0 for 10 in this series. Outfield playing him to hook. Cues it. That's trouble. Ozzie. Oh, I forgot Reimer. Can't run too well. Nice pick by Pasqua. 2 gone. And a reminder, tomorrow night on WGN, a woman on vacation is hunted by a deranged killer. Lee Remick meets Tara as she stars in The Open Road in Rearview Mirror tomorrow night at 11:30 right here over WGN. B.J. Surhoff fouls the first pitch off. He's 2 for 2 on the evening, a double, a single, a run scored, and a walk. And that Tiger 5-0 lead. Mickey Tettleton is hit number 25. Cecil Fielder has hit number 24. Joey Cora, piece of cake. 1-2-3 from McDowell. After 8, 9-3 Sox. Southwest Airlines tail of the tape, top of the ninth. 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. For the Sox, 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Brew Crew, and a pitching change. 26-year-old right-hander Matt Macy. Wimpy.
He's a Canadian from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Now lives in Yuma, Arizona. Matt, no record, 2.70 earned run average in 2 ball games. 3 1/3. He's given up 4 hits, a walk, and 2 strikeouts. So Mike Ignatiak works an inning. So does Jesse Orozco. Jamie Navarro worked the first 6.
So Macy, even though he is Canadian, graduated from Hastings High School down in Houston, Texas. Repertoire includes a fastball, knuckle curve, slider, and change as pass grow. Count 0-1. Danny 0 for 3 tonight. He walked in the first and scored. One home run in the ball game. It was hit by Milwaukee. Tom Lampkin, 2-run homer in the 6th inning. Three and 1 the count. Come on, Danny, get on the board. Off the end of the bat. Billy Spires throws him out. 1 gone. And that'll bring up Lance Johnson. Boy, did he have a big hit in the first inning. Bases loaded. And here's what he did off Jamie Navarro.
Well, the score was 2-0, and Lance used a good inside-out swing on this fastball in the inside corner. Scores a couple, and boy, that really set big hit. That put the Sox up 4-zip, and they really haven't let up on offense since then.
Had an infield single to knock in another run. There's the ball hit into center field. Hamilton is there, makes the catch, and quickly 2 down.
Catcher Mike Lavoie.
How come your name's so big up there?
Madison. A lot of Sox fans.
Madison?
Yes. Here's Spanky. Spanky 1 for 3. Sacrifice fly, big sacrifice fly in the first inning. And an infield hit, thank you very much, in the 7th.
He did that.
Well, all the guys down at Shaner's in Sarasota, I'm sure Shane Raleigh have to buy them all a beer for that infield hit by Lavoie. Maybe even a free piece of that great pizza that Shane serves down there.
Oh,
Chicago style, thank you.
Very good.
Of course, Lavoie and Shane Raleigh play a lot of golf together, along with Don Robinson. Over a right-hander, big, hard-throwing right-hander, just crushes that golf ball.
Over at Great Gator Creek.
Yeah. Tom Hammonds, all the guys. Boy, they got a lot of my money down there at Gator Creek.
No kidding.
Man. Full count.
It's too
Michael.
bad.
I know they don't have any viewers.
No, as a matter of fact, they don't.
Nobody's got any of your money.
Got it all tied up in cash.
Billy Spires throws him out. 1-2-3 inning for Matt Macy. They'll go to the bottom of the 9th, leading Milwaukee by 6. And Illinois Bell's first call to the pen is for the Pope, Don Paul. Coming in relief here in the bottom of the 9th inning of Blackjack McDowell. Blackjack working 8 innings, giving up 3 runs, 6 hits, 2 walks, had 9 punch-outs tonight, looking to pick up his 14th victory of the season. Also his 8th career victory over the Brewers against just 1 defeat. See the numbers on the Pope. Oh, what a job he has done for the Sox this year. And it all started at Camden Yards. First trip in against the Orioles. Here's Tom Lampkin. Tom, 29-year-old catcher, hit a 2-run homer his only at bat. That was back in the 6th inning. Lampkin, originally in the Padre organization, coming over to the Brew Crew for future considerations. Tom out of Seattle, Washington, takes a strike, and the count 1-1. That's into right field. Ellis Burks is there. And there's one gone. And tomorrow afternoon at 1, it'll be Jason Beret against Angel Miranda in the finale of this 4-game set as the Sox try to sweep Milwaukee if they can get out of this inning.
And if the Sox win this ball game, Hawk, they'll go over the 500 mark on the road. Not too many teams are playing over 500 away from their ballparks.
Well, the Rangers picked up a couple of runs in the bottom of the 5th. They now trail the Tigers 5-2. Of course, Minnesota beat Baltimore 4-2 at Camden Yards today as Jaha 1-1 the count. John 0 for 3 this evening. Strikeout, and twice he is grounded to Ozzie. Fouls that one away in the count 1-2. Cleveland shut out California 3-0. Southpaw Jeff Mutis. Kansas City scored 2 in the top of the 9th at Sky Dome to beat the Blue Jays 5-4. Yankees hammered the A's 9-5 at Yankee Stadium. Here's the 2-2. Out in front of that splitter. Big 6-run first inning for the Sox. For the most part, put this one in proper perspective in a hurry. Red Sox beat the Mariners 4-3 at Fenway. Sweet Lou is not a happy camper. Here's the payoff pitch. Craig Graybeck. Piece of cake. So with 2 out here in the bottom of the 9th, that'll bring up the shortstop Juan Bell. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts. Outfield spread out straight up. There's a bunt, and it'll go foul. Very quickly checking some National League finals for you. Cardinals beat the Astros 5-3. Tewksbury the winner, Williams the loser. Lee Smith his 32nd save. Cubs over the Rockies at Wrigley 5-1. Harkey the winner. Reynoso the loser. Rick Wilkins his 18th homer. 3-1 Mets over the Giants. Sir Francis Frank Tanana the winner. As there's a strike. So the Brewers down to their last bullet. Fighting Fish beat the Reds 6-3 at Riverfront. It was Pittsburgh over the Atlanta Braves 4-3 down in Georgia. That one low. Philadelphia leading San Diego 1-0. That's in the bottom of the 2nd inning at Jack Murphy, and later on Expos take on Tommy Lasorda's Dodgers in Los Angeles. A lot of Sox fans looking for that last strike, and there it is. No, it's not. He just did get a piece of it.
Well, this is the guy we've been waiting for the last 2 hours and 40 minutes.
Ball hit hard into right center field. Lance Johnson, a long way to go, looks up. It's out of here. Solo shot by Juan Bell, and it's a 9-4 ball game.
Well, Juan Bell really went down and got that one. Oh, he hit that one a ton over that 392 sign. Check out the swing. It's a fastball. He just drops the head of the bat on it, so you can see some power from the Brewers shortstop right there. He nailed it.
His third homer of the season, and that'll bring up Billy Spires. Spires 0 for 3, a couple of punch outs. Nine 14-1 for the Sox, 4-7-1 for the Brewers. Hard hit. Pasqua knocks it down. The Pope is there, and the ball game is over. So Milwaukee comes up with a run here in the bottom of the 9th inning as the Sox win their 4th in a row and 3rd straight over Milwaukee. Final score 9-4. Good guys, and Wimpy and I'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
Chicago White Sox baseball on Channel 9. The White Sox are brought to you by cold filtered Miller Genuine Draft. Get out of the old, get into the cold. Your local Ford dealer. Quality people, quality products. Southwest Airlines, offering frequent flights and low everyday fares. Southwest Airlines, just plain smart. Phillips 66, makers of high-quality super clean gasolines. Toyota and their full line of quality cars and trucks. Toyota, I love what you do for me. Coca-Cola Classic, the world's #1 selling soft drink. Always Coca-Cola. And by the Chicago Tribune, Chicagoland's choice for sports, daily and Sunday.
And tonight's Miller Genuine Draft Light play of the game came in the very first inning. Bases loaded. Lance Johnson at the plate, Wimpy.
And he got a fastball that he liked, inside out swinging. Lance drives in 2 big runs. That put the Sox up 5-0, and they just kind of coasted from there. The offense was terrific all night long.
And the totals on the board for the 3rd of this 4-game set. For the good guys, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error, they stranded 8. For the Brew Crew, 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error, they left 5. Blackjack McDowell, a winner. He is 14-6. Jamie Navarro takes a loss. He is 5-7. And a reminder, our next White Sox telecast on Channel 9 will be next Saturday when the Sox host these same Milwaukee Brewers. Our broadcast begins at 6 Central from beautiful Comiskey Park. So for my partner, the Whipperoo, Tom Pachorik, our producer-director, Skip Ellison, this is the Hawk, Ken Harrelson. So long, everybody. Be sure to stay tuned for the 9 o'clock news.